Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Let me know if you can hear me through the mic or if you can hear me at all and drop a message in the chat. We'll get started in just a moment. Thank you for joining. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you all hear me? Hey, let me know if you can hear me, if you could hear me before I unplug the mic. If you could just drop a comment in the chat, that would be awesome. And the mic's not plugged up right now. So everything I said up until this point was done through the mic. And I think just on the safe side, I'm going to go without the mic. I'm not sure if it'll work properly. Hey, thanks for joining. Just let me know if you can hear me all right. I'm not using a mic today, but just drop a note in the chat and let me know who's here, and if you can hear me, that'd be awesome. And we'll get started in about 3 minutes. Thank you, Latanya. Appreciate it. You might need one prop for today. So if you have a chair or a couch nearby, there's one pose towards the end you might want to use it for assistance. So you may want to set up with your back towards the couch or chair. So at the back of your mat. Two minutes to go. Thank you for joining us. Those who just might have joined, we'll get started about 2 minutes or so. Just get yourself set up. And the only thing you might need today, and I say might because it's always optional, is to set your mat up so that the back of your mat is, so towards the back of you, there's either a chair or a couch, love seat, because you might want to use it for one of our poses at the end. Again, it's completely optional, just a suggestion. And 1 more minute to go. I hope you're doing wonderful this Wednesday evening. We will go ahead and get started. So thank you for joining us here at the Atlanta Track Club's The Distance, which is your resource for staying active while social distancing. My name is Dr. Aisha Wright-Burke, and I am a 500-hour yoga instructor. I've been teaching for the past 2 years, and I've been doing yoga for about the past 5 years. And I love to share the gift of yoga, especially to athletes and beginners, because it's a great way to elongate our muscles and calm down this parasympathetic nervous system. So there's a lot of other great benefits, so those are 2 I like to highlight. And yoga is a great way to cross-train for runners and walkers, as well as all types of athletes. So today's session, like we have every Wednesday, is 30 minutes. It's going to be a combination. It's mostly asanas or poses, and at the end we'll have meditation or savasana. And this is not like a normal yoga class where you have a warm-up, a peak, and then a cool down. Since it's only 30 minutes and actually less than 30 minutes, we're just going to move through a series of asanas, usually around 7 to 10, just to give your body a stretch and wind down into your Wednesday. So it's a great way. If you don't have enough time, if you want to just dip your toe into yoga, not familiar with yoga, these are a great session to take part of. So we will go ahead and get started. So if you come to a comfortable seated position and close your eyes, you can just rest your hands in your lap or on your knees. We're just going to become present in this moment, in this time, leaving where we left from, even if it was just the living room or the bathroom or the kitchen, and become present on your yoga mat as you dedicate this time for you, for your body, for your wellness, for your care. And think about what you'd like to focus on during this time. Is it a word, is it a person, or just time for yourself? Decide what you want to focus on. And gently Okay, open your eyes. You're going to come up on your knees. I'm going to turn, you don't turn. You should be facing the front of your mat. And you're going to curl your toes under. And you're going to sit back. Now you decide what weight you want on your toes. The further you go back, the more weight you have on your toes. And this is toe squat. Toe squats. So we'll stay here for a few moments. Take a deep breath in. Only to exhale. Deep inhale in. And exhale. Make sure you're breathing from your belly. You can breathe in from, you take your inhale and exhale through your nose or your mouth, your choice. Take a deep inhale in. To exhale. Then we're going to come down on all fours. You're going to come to a seated position on your mat. And we're going to do half butterfly. So we're going to bring in our left foot to our inner left thigh. Left leg is outstretched in front of you. It might be off to the side, off to the left side of your mat. We're going to take a deep inhale in, hands above the head. And when we exhale, we're just going to lean over that left leg. Your hands may come to your calf, they may come to your ankle. You can drop your head. Remember, yoga is about the balance between strength and flexibility. All of us have both, and yoga is a great way to find balance between the two in your body. It's not about the pose, it's about the journey. And with the inhale, we're going to sit up, and we're going to release our right foot and bring our left foot in. Bringing your left foot to your right inner thigh. And just as we did on the left side, we're going to take a deep inhale in, hands above the head. And when we exhale, lean over that right leg. And look towards your knee. Feel it in your hamstring, might feel in your adductor. And on the inhale, rise up. Then we're going to bring our left foot to meet our right at the front of our mat. Walk out your legs if you like. And next we're going to do half shoelace. So really it's half gamuka. We're going to take our left leg, cross it over the right leg, and you're going to let the outside of your left ankle lie on the floor. I'll turn so you can see. So I turn, you don't turn. So I'm crossing my left leg over my right leg. And I'm going to take a deep inhale in along with you all. And when I exhale, I'm reaching towards the right foot. My head may touch my knee. Don't forget to breathe. And with the inhale, rise up. Same thing other side. So you're facing in front of your mat. I'm just facing you. Take the right leg, cross it over your left, and the outside of your right ankle is going to rest on the floor. So your sole should be facing behind you. Sole of your right foot facing behind you. So again, we're going to take a deep inhale, hands above our heads. When we exhale, reaching for the right foot. Head may touch your left knee, right knee. right. We come to tabletop on our fours. You can choose to keep your toenails flat on the mat, or you can curl them under. We are going to move into puppy pose. So we're going to walk our hands out or slide them out in front of you. You're going to look towards the front of your mat. Stretch out your shoulders and your upper back. Chin may come to the mat. It's okay if it doesn't. And don't forget to breathe. Child's pose. So you're looking towards your mat, forehead might come to the mat, arms are extended in front of you. And breathe. You might feel this in your adductors. Shoulder width apart, and you're going to lie down on your belly. So hold up. So forearms on the mat, shoulder width apart, toenails down on the mat. You're looking forward. You're just going to pull your chest gently through your shoulders and your biceps. So you're pushing it forward. For Sphinx. Active pose, so your shoulders are back, shoulders down. You are firing up your quads, keeping your core engaged, maybe your glutes too. And don't forget to breathe. Outside of your mat. Arms going to be straight, still looking forward. Keeping your core engaged, keeping your quads engaged for seal. And you might walk your hands back just a little bit. My hands are just wider than the mat. We want to rotate your elbows inward to give you more strength. Now there's some beautiful seals out there. extra time for our next pose. So that's where I went through the other ones a little bit quicker. And we have 3 asanas left. The next one is Plough or Halasana. So the reason why I asked you to set up in front of a couch or a chair or a love seat, or you can use an ottoman, because everyone may not feel comfortable going all the way back into Plough. So we'll have some variations. So if you've ever done shoulder stand before, it's the next step in dropping your feet back behind you. But everyone might not be there today, and that's okay. And the biggest thing about this next pose, I'll demonstrate, but when we do it, you are not going to look at me. You're going to protect your neck and not look at the YouTube on your iPad or your computer or your phone. So one way I like to get into shoulder stand is really by rocking back. Using my shoulders to prop myself up. And then once I'm here, I'm going to draw my knees down. And if you're here, that's fine. If you're here, that's fine. Your back doesn't have to be perpendicular to the floor. That's something to work towards. And once I'm here, I actually have an ottoman behind me. And I'm going to drop one foot back till it reaches the ottoman. And then the other one. And you have Plough. Again, supporting your back. Most of the weight should be in your shoulders. So when you come out, you're going to come down vertebra by vertebra. So once you get your balance here, using your arms and your hands to walk you back down from the top to the bottom. To lie on the mat. Got it? Okay, let's try. Sitting up. You might rock a little bit until you feel comfortable rocking hard enough to rock back into shoulder stand. You're not looking at me, you're just listening to me. And once you get up into shoulder stand, so that might be all different kinds of variations. Using your hands to walk in, but also support your back. So move your shoulders in, move your arms in, walk your hands up your back to support. Most of the weight should be in your shoulders. Remember, your legs can be bent at the knee. Your leg straight or bend to the knee, that's fine. If you want to drop one foot back on the ottoman or on the floor, try. And if it doesn't reach, it's okay. Come back up. And if you fall, it's graceful, and you just try again. Now if you are in shoulder stand or drop your feet back into Plough, I'm only going to do this once. I'm going to slowly use our hands to bring us down, vertebra by vertebra. And as you get closer to the floor, leave your hands underneath you, actually palms facing the mat. And you can move from side to side to move your arms closer together so your thumbs are touching. Feet are in front of you, facing the front of your mat. And you're going to look back behind you so your crown of your head will come to the mat. And you're looking directly behind you. Draw your shoulder blades together to protect your neck. This is fish pose. Back of your head on the mat. Roll to the left to release your right arm. And then release your left arm. So now you're looking up at your ceiling. Your hands are by your sides. And we're going to turn to the right. So we're laying on our right side. And we're going to bend our right foot underneath us. You may touch your heel, you may grab your foot, totally dependent on you. And you're just going to bend that left knee so that you have a 90-degree angle. And you're going to look to your left, look over your left shoulder. And your hand can come to your knee. If you'd like to, you can outstretch that left foot. Just find the best stretch for you and your body. And release your right foot. Straighten both legs. Just going to roll on over to the left side. Same thing on the left side. So we're going to bend our left leg, catch it with our right hand. Bend the right leg at a 90-degree angle. And we're going to look over the right shoulder. Quad stretch for the bottom leg. And I also feel it in my glute on my right. My right glute on my right, quad on my left. And this asana is called cat's tail. So we're going to release the left foot, roll onto our back, and we're going to do beast breath right before we relax into Shavasana. So we're going to put both of our hands on our belly. We're going to take an inhale, and when we exhale, it's going to sound like a hum. So inhale deep from the belly. 3 more times. Inhale. Two more times. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. And lay your hands palm up to your sides with your eyes closed, feet at the corners of your mat. For Shavasana. seated position facing the front of your mat. And once you've found your comfortable seated position with your eyes still remaining closed, take one deep inhale in, just to exhale. And then the next inhale will exhale with one. Lead your mantra Om. Inhale. May your light shine bright for all to see. Thank you for investing in yourself. Stay healthy, stay safe. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for yoga and meditation this Wednesday evening. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your evening. Join us here again. I'd be happy to have you. And don't forget to check out Rob Mullet, Olympian Rob Mullet, for dynamic drills tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. And that you can catch the Atlanta Track Club's distance every morning during the weekend at 8 a.m. for a different type of class session. So thank you again for coming. If you have questions, please feel free to leave them in the chat. I'll hang around for a couple minutes or so. And thanks again. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you for coming, Denise. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for coming, Marshall and Brandy and Devette. Love you guys. Thank you for coming, Veronica, and thank you for telling me that you could hear me. You all are awesome. Keep being awesome. So glad when I can see y'all in person again. Oh, thank you, Marshall. Hey, I'm enjoying it too. It's easy. Braids one week, take them out for the next. See y'all next week. Have a fabulous rest of your weekend. Yes. You all are a fantastic yoga crew. Denise, did you see the vet said hello to you? All right, y'all.